Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. Let's see what's going on in Bitcoin, and of course we have something new, and we might see of course continuation for this drop toward the downside. As you can see, of course, some red unfolding over there after a potential wave 4. As we mentioned today in the daily, that this is very likely to be a W, X and a Y, or potentially of course an ABC, very likely ABC to be finished here, and we're looking for an impulse toward the downside. Now I have of course a little bit problem with this potential 1-2 there, where we see of course only 3 waves there unfolding as a wave 1, meaning in case this is an impulse A, B and a C here, somehow of course gives the impression of a 3 waves, and that means of course can be a W, X and a wave Y here. But a wave Y, of course, then has to be considered an ABC then. And that means, of course, in case we're still corrective there, we gotta be careful. Of course, it might be something different unfolding, meaning in case that we are bullish here, we still need, of course, an indication that we are pushing towards, of course, the downside. In case we are we are bearish. In case we are bullish, we want to take the high, of course. Now, basically, if we are in a wave 2, you can see clearly from a wave 2 potentially here, in case of a bullish scenario, still can be, of course, a potential target here, in case that a correction unfolding here and pushing toward the upside. But in case we break this testing area, that means, of course, we are bearish there, and we're still looking for lower, meaning confirmation for higher is exactly taking this high, 68K. 103, meaning if the price continue toward the upside, and we have already 5 ways up here as an impulse, in case this will end up as W, X and Y, as we saw on the lower or on the micro level, finishing of course a W, X and a Y. In case the price push for higher again, this is our confirmation to push again toward the upside. Don't forget, if we do this, we might reach of course directly the 70K, which is already an invalidation, of course, for this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, in case we are bearish and we are continuing this wave 4, which is very likely, can be, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here, or it can be already the wave 1 unfolding, and then 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to reach lower prices. Now, don't forget that we might still be looking after the 1-to-1 fib level, taken, of course, from this large zigzag, A, B, and a C, meaning this wave 5 can be, of course, following this target as a 63, and without taking the low, the confirmation for a bear market, which is very, very close, by the way, bear market confirmation, 62K 500, without taking, of course, this number, that means, of course, we might push toward the upside. In case we see, of course, some signal of strength pushing really impulsively, it still can be a potential 1-2, 1-2 again, and then, of course, looking for higher. By all means, I'm still looking, of course, for a decisive price decision. I don't see it yet, honestly. We're still, of course, ranging in this area, which is between, of course, the bull market and the bear market. In 2 possibilities, whether 1-2, 1-2 for the bull market, or an ABC finished and we are in double 1-2 towards the downside. So very, very tricky price, not very clear, of course, what the decision is going to be yet, before, of course, taking this area. Now, if we take the 886 there, which is a 64K 500, that means, of course, yeah, very likely that the things are getting closer to the bear market decision here, and in case that this will transform to double 1-2, then of course wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 opening toward the downside. But before having this decisive decision, we cannot yet, of course, be very sure what is going on. Of course, right now we're still testing this area. This can be a 1-2, or it can be, of course, a finished ABC expanding flat. I know that this is looking corrective, but at the end also, you don't know, it can be, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 expanding diagonal. What if it is a finished wave 5 here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 expanding diagonal? And that means, of course, ABC finished, and we are bullish in 1-2. So that is also a potential scenario that it can be, and that because of course I see like this structure is still corrective over there, despite that it is very aggressive, but the start of it is somehow very corrective in 3 waves, which is also opening a question mark here. And if we are in a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 here, then the wave 5 is very extended, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So if this is an impulse, all of it, okay, I have no other option here rather than taking this as a 1-2. Internally, it can be something as a 1-2. It can be maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But of course, when you take it on the 15-minute chart, it is very clear as 3 waves. So we gotta be careful with it as well. However, to make sure that the things are going bearish, I need to break this area. I need to see, of course, the low taken or the 886. And to see, of course, continuation toward the downside, guys. By taking the low, then, okay, the things are very clear that it might be, of course, tending to reach the bearish confirmation for a deep bear market. Yep, so this is regarding Bitcoin right now. Yes, it is true, of course, we're pushing downward, but I'm still, of course, estimating the situation over there. I need to break this area. Otherwise, if I see a signal of strength taking this high again, well, the things might reverse, guys, for bullish again. Finishing, of course, here, potential expanding diagonal for a wave 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. In a wave C, A, B, and a C, and that means, of course, bullish. But if we break this area and we take this low, well, that will be, of course, indication and a higher probability that we continue toward the downside. And, of course, because we are very close to the confirmation of the bear market, this might be it. Hopefully, we get this decision very soon, guys, because I'm eager also to confirm something. Yeah, I am eager. It has been since February here. Since February until now, we don't have any kind of confirmation, bullish or bearish. We're still ranging, and of course, between both possibilities, the market did not decide it yet, but maybe very close. We'll see. That was it for Bitcoin, the intraday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.